main story for you this morning. 3/4 of the adults charged after last month's riots already had criminal records. That's according to the Justice Secretary, Ken Clark.
Writing in the Guardian newspaper this morning, Mr Clark calls for radical changes to what he says is the broken justice system that failed to stop a feral underclass reoffending. Our political correspondent, Robin Brandt, joins us now from Downing Street. Morning, Robin.
Morning. Well, Ken Clark is the last of the big beasts of government really to intervene on the riots, on what caused them and how to prevent them in the future. Now, he is a controversial character. The language he has used in the past has not always chimed with what's coming out of here. Some in the Conservative Party accused him of being soft on crime, but this article makes it clear that he very much agrees with David Cameron that this was pure criminality in terms of what we saw on the streets of London and Manchester during the summer. He talks about an outrageous outburst by a feral underclass, but also Ken Clark wants to use the riots to support his case for what he has called a rehabilitation revolution, and that is to deal with probably the most serious problem at the heart of the criminal justice system, which is reoffending, and that is the revolving door of people going to jail, coming out, and many more simply going straight back in. Most of those adults convicted so far over the riots have been through the courts before. The Justice Secretary says it's proof the prison system isn't working properly. It was an outburst of outrageous behaviour, he said in The Guardian, by a feral underclass who haven't been changed by the experience of prison and punishment. The talk is tough and it chimes with David Cameron's language. Both men agree the riots were criminality, not a legitimate protest or excusable demonstration. But the Justice Secretary's treading carefully here. He's using the riots to support his case for what he's called a rehabilitation revolution. The key, he says, is payment by results, rewarding charities or firms for ensuring offenders don't go back to jail. And like David Cameron as well, he's talked of putting rocket boosters under changes to the education and welfare system to get to the root of the problem. Robin Brandt, BBC News, Westminster. Now, the reality is as well that the other factor here is economics and money, because the coalition is committed to saving some £9 billion from the budget at the Ministry of Justice. That's going to mean far fewer prison places, 3,000 fewer prison places over the years. And so that's why Ken Clark is talking about tougher community sentences, and he's also talking about payment by results, because he knows there's going to be fewer people in prison in this country.
Robin, thanks very much. Robin Brandt reporting there from Downing Street.
Minister